Hey, chemistry is difficult. What's up? It is the culture detective here investigating your favorite songs. I'm supposed to be doing revision today, but I'm not. Instead, I'm going to do the top 50 best songs of 2019 list. Let's go! And of course, before we start off, we have a lot of honorable mentions. So, we'll start off with Coldplay because I have to mention them. Coldplay with Arabesque, a really heartwarming horn-backed track. Afterwards, we have Sharon Van Etten with 17, which is a very Bruce Springsteen-inspired tune. Afterwards, we have the funny and catchy Oliver Tree's Hurt. And afterwards, Lil Uzi Vert's Back with Free Uzi. And then we have the jittery, clickety-clackety Injury Reserve with Jailbreak the Tesla featuring Aminé. And of course, I can't forget to mention Burial's latest single, Claustro, which is pretty well produced. And then James Blake, Where's the Catch, featuring André 3000. I really love the rap verse of the thing and the bitter pianos of the thing. And then we have the demented, wicked, insane Shoo Shoo with Pumpkin Attack on Mommy and Daddy. And of course, we have the catchy, chart-topping Lil Nas X with Old Town Road. And then afterwards, Sleater-Kinney with Hurry On Home is actually a really solid rock song. And I gotta mention the Black Keys with Every Little Thing because it's a really impressive song for a comeback. And then Ibibio Sound Machine comes out with Doko, Mien, another really funky, catchy song. And then the 1975 with the bombastic, noisy, exciting People. And of course, I have to mention Rich Brian with Kids, a really solid rap song. And on more of the pop side, but still in 88 Rising, we have Joji with Sanctuary. Further down the road, we have Ariana Grande with Break Up With Your Girlfriend. Yeah, 'cause I'm bored. Yeah, it's a catchy song, but I don't think it's a great one. And afterwards, we have the flavorful rap song Family and Loyalty by Gang Starr. And then afterwards, my favorite Swans song from their latest album. And it is Annaline or Annaline. And it is just one of the most serene and peaceful songs I've heard this year. It's beautiful. And on the other side of the spectrum, we have Daphne with Sizzling featuring Paradise, which is very summery, danceable, and catchy. And afterwards, Caroline Polachek with So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings, which is a really catchy song, even though the verses are a little stale in my opinion. Of course, Stella Donnelly with Tricks, which has a lot of personality, and afterwards Flying Lotus with Black Balloons Reprise featuring Denzel Curry, which I think is a very epic and cinematic reprise. And of course, Carly Rae Jepsen with the track Julien is really lighthearted and catchy and fun. Fontaines D.C.'s Big is brief, but also very solid and fun. And of course, I have to mention Bon Iver with the track Hey Ma with its emotions, and then 100 Gex with Feel So Clean Like a Money Machine. It's really catchy and futuristic. And of course, I have to mention YBN Corday and Anderson Paak's RNP. I just wish that it's as funky as the Fallen live version. And of course, MGMT, they're back with their own record label with the track In the Afternoon, which is as dizzying, as tongue-in-cheek as possible. And then we have Weezer with High as a Kite, which is emotional and also kind of catchy. And then Kieran J. Cullinan's cover of The Whole of the Moon is a very awesome cover. And I gotta mention this very underrated song, Dive with Blankenship. I just really love the guitar solo on this track. And at the end, Ghost with Mary on a Cross, which is a really nice 70s throwback pop metal song. Here is the top 50 songs of the year. At number 50, I have to give it to Tom York with the song Traffic. He's one of my favorite artists of all times, and I think this song is a really nice opening for his latest album. I love the pulsating synths and the beats of the thing. And at number 49, Rosalia with Up a Lit, Up a Lit, Up a Lit. Yeah, I just really love the kooky beats, and again, the vocals are angelic. They're very beautiful. And at number 48, I'm giving it to Malibu Ken with Acid King, which is actually a song that came out in 2018, but I thought it's really good, and I forgot to put it in last year's list, so it's in this list now. And yeah, I just really love the beat of the thing. It's very curious, and A$AP Rock's rap verses, amazing. Afterwards, at number 47, I am placing Tayshi's Even If It Hurts featuring Blood Orange. I don't see a lot of Tayshi's in people's best songs list, but I do love myself some lubby-dubby R&B music. And at number 46, I have to give it to Clipping with Blood of the Fang, which is one of the latest singles off of the latest Clipping album, and it is Halloween inspired and very well produced and futuristic and abstract, and I like it. And at number 45, this song is a banger, and that is Flume and JPEG Mafia's How to Build a Relationship. This song really grew on me. Of course, I really love the bouncy beats, but what makes this song great is Peggy's flows on this track. They are animated AF. And at number 44, I am giving it to The Highwoman with Redesigning Woman, which I think is a really nice, catchy, and solid woman empowering country song, and I love the vocal harmonies of the track as well. And at number 3, I am placing Alex Cameron's Far From Born Again. I love the sleazy saxophones, the melodies are sweet and catchy, and the song sort of pays respects to porn actors and actresses, and I actually do respect that a lot. At 42, I'm giving it to Weather Day with Come In, the title track, even though it's very brief and even though it's very noisy. I love how youthful and explosive it is. I come back to this track many times. And at number 41, I have to give it to Michael Kiwanuka with Hero. I love the very nostalgic, sweet 70s throwback guitars of the thing, and overall it's pretty sweet and pretty pleasant. And then at number 40, we are in the top 40 now, I have to give it to this track because I listened to this track over and over again, and I just love it a lot. And that is Ana Frango Elétrico with Chocolate. Você está comendo chocolate. It's relaxing, it's sweet, it's fun, it has a lot of personalities, and I just love the lyrics about nose bleeding chocolate. And at 39, I have to give it to Lana Del Rey with Mariner's Apartment Complex. Also a song from 2018, but I thought it's more appropriate to be on this list. So, yeah, Lana Del Rey, her music really improved a lot. And this track right here is incredibly luscious, beautiful, has a lot of nice soothing instrumentals, and has a really nice instrumental swell at the end. It's pretty awesome. And then afterwards, at number 38, If Only Playboy Cardi and Young Nudi's Pissy Pamper Kid Cudi song is officially released, I would place it there, but since it's not officially released, I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately, so hopefully it comes out next year. Anyways, at number 38, Billie Eilish with Wish You Were Gay, my favorite Billie Eilish song so far. And yeah, a lot of people are saying, oh, Bad Guy is the big hit, but my personal favorite is Wish You Were Gay, which I think is a really sweet and lovely ballad. I love the minimalist production here. They are really crispy, and her vocals are amazing as well. And also, it's a really nice play on words because wish you were gay, wish you were happy gay. And then afterwards, at number 37, Hobo Johnson with Typical Story, one of the funniest and slickest rap, rock, pop fusions of the year, and with some really funny lyrics, of course. I love the breathy performances. And at 36, I am giving it to Algiers with Dispossession. Algiers, the soul post-punk group, is back, and once again coming back with all the socio-political fury. And while this track is not as energetic as IUP or The Underside of Power or a Black Eunuch or Death March, I still really love the pianos that are really epic, the choir vocals, and the whole track feels kind of angry and revolutionary, and I just really love it. Anyways, at number 35, I am giving it to the Dutch band Swain with their latest sad grunge rock song, But Then What, which reminds me a lot of Radiohead's No Surprises, but nonetheless still a fantastic song with some amazing layers of guitars. And at 34, of course, I have to mention him, given his cultural impact this year, and that is Slow Tie's Doorman. I really love the post-punk inspired urgent beat, and Slow Tie's performance is super animated, wild, and fun, and liberated, and I just really love the energy that the song gives off. And at 33, Lightning Bolt with Huska Don't. Not only is this one of the funniest song titles of the year, but also this is one of the noisiest and most fun songs of the year, in my opinion. I also go back to this song many times, and I just really love the pummeling, banging drums, the very crazy layers of harmonized guitars, and the muffled vocals. All of them go together to form this noisy layer of just noise. Yeah. That's how I would describe this song. And at number 32, I'm giving it to one of the most interesting singles of the year, and that is Black Country New Roads Sunglasses, which is a nearly 9-minute long half spoken word, half math rock song, where the first half is pretty sweet and peaceful, and then we have the second half, which is a little more hectic, a little more urgent, and it just has so much personality, and I just really love the near crying performances on this track, and I just really look forward to whatever project that this band is coming out with next year. And at 31, we have Denzel Curry with the track Wish featuring Kiddo Marv. While Ricky is a total friggin' banger, I actually kind of prefer Wish because it is a really nice, catchy, pleasant 70s throwback. I really love the beats of the thing. And at number 30, I am giving it to the UK pop rock band Foals with the track Exits, which is a really light-hearted, fun, and sort of soft pop rock track, but there are still some really nice drumming and guitars on this track, and the verses and the hooks, they are really catchy, and I also go back to this song a lot. And at number 29, I am giving it to Angel Olsen with All Mirrors, which I think is a really elegant and mesmerizing synth-backed throwback song that has a really nice echoey, almost reverby effect to it. And at number 28, it is Matmos with The Crying Pill, which is one of the craziest and most anxiety-inducing electronic tracks of the year. And what's special about this track is that all the instrumentals are actually plastic. They're all plastic, and they're all edited and compressed and processed into different sounds with different tones. And Matmos, they actually made an entire song out of it, and it sounds friggin' amazing. The texture of the track, it's really rubbery and plasticky, and again, very urgent, very hectic, very anxiety-inducing. It's kind of crazy. And at 37, it is Danny Brown with Negro Spiritual featuring JPEG Mafia. I really love a lot of things about the track. The very crazy, kooky, wild flows of Danny Brown, the cheeky, raspy performance of Peggy, the angular bass of Thundercat, and the really nice beats produced by Flylo. Yeah, the whole track is just really solid, really fun, and kind of gritty, actually. And at 27, I am placing Rex Orange County with 10 out of 10, which is a really solid, really cohesive, from front to back, synth-backed, nostalgic song. The hooks and choruses of the thing is so nostalgic and so sweet, but also there's a certain sadness to it, which is really nice. Yeah, it's just a golden tune with some lovely chord progressions. And at 25, we are on the top 25 here. I am giving it to Rina Sawayama with STFU, or Shut the Fuck Up, which is another one of those new metal pop fusions, except Rina Sawayama collaborating with Clarence Clarity here really comes out with one of the most bombastic and fun and wild metal pop songs of the year. The verses, they are fiery, they are on fire, they are flaming fury, and then with the choruses, which has like nice dreamy instrumentals, but then Rina on top of it is just shut the fuck up, and it's a really funny song, but also really catchy and has a lot of personality, and I just really love it. And then at number 24, even crazier, even wilder, and that is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Planet B, which is a straight up thrash metal banger. The riffs are awesome. The performances are even more awesome, as they are very animated and cartoony, but I guess also semi-serious. And the message of this song is actually really environmentally friendly, because there is no Planet B. We only have one planet, and that is Earth, and that's why we need to save Earth. And instead of making a shitty song like Lil Dicky's Earth, they actually came out with something fun but also meaningful at the same time. At number 23, I'm giving it to Black Midi with 953. While my favorite at first is near Detroit, Michigan, but now it's 953 because I listened to the song on repeat. It is crazy. It is a crazy song because in the beginning and at the very end of the song, we get these very scratchy, weird, odd time signature math rock bass riffs that are just crazy weird, and then at the end it speeds up, getting faster and faster and faster, and then in the middle we get some really nice, poetic, beautiful guitars and some really eccentric performances. And in the middle of the chorus, the bass riffs, the scratchy bass riffs, they sort of return and they get really repetitious. Just a spectacular, eccentric, weird, oddball, post-punk math rock song that I keep on going back to. And at number 22, I am giving it to Big Thief with the track Not, which is, I think, their most emotionally potent and powerful folk ballad, or more like folk rock ballad of their music so far, their discography so far. The performances is by Adrian Lenker, I think that's her name, actually very emotional and just very just effortful, just a lot of effort given into the singing. And of course the chords and the melodies of the thing, they are faithful and they hit hard. They carry a certain weight to them, and it's just a really powerful ballad in my opinion. And at 21, one of my personal favorite pop songs of the year, and that is Gesaffelstein with Blast Off, featuring Pharrell Williams. This is a pretty deadpan pop song, I have to say, not very flowery and colorful, but that is the point of the song, because this is actually a suppressed, subdued, futuristic, edgy pop song with some really nice industrial edges to it. And Pharrell Williams' performance is pretty good. The melodies is what steals the show for me, because this is one of the catchiest, but also at the same time most stylish pop songs of the year. And then we have the top 20 songs that I think are the best in the year. I really gave a lot of thought into this. At number 20, Peggy shows up again. JPEG Mafia's Beta Male Strategies. While I like Jesus Forgive Me and I like Keenan versus Kel, this is my favorite. Yes, it is a very loose and disjointed rap song. It is barely rap sometimes. It is more sample based, but still, given the very special sonic palette of the track, the nut and screw beats, the very insane and wild ad-libs of the track, again, Peggy's flows. I just love this song, and the first half is kind of dreamy, kind of dreary, but then we have the second half, which is intergalactic and scratchy and spacey. I just really love the composition of the track. And at number 19, it is Quelle Chris with Obamacare, which is one of the most funny, well-written, and also kooky, eccentric songs of the year. I really love the eccentric beat of the track that is clangy and weird, and Aquele Chris's really eccentric and idiosyncratic performances is one of the reasons why this song just has so much personality to it. But also, I just really love the beat and the vibe, the almost eerie vibe that this rap song gives, making this one of the most special rap songs of the year. And then at number 18, also a rap song, but more pop rap this time, and that is Brockhampton's No Halo. Yes, I do really love Boy Bye and If You Pray Right, but this song I think is the best song off of Ginger, because yes, this is a pretty sad and emotional, almost personal pop rap song, but this is legitimately beautiful. Brockhampton doesn't just stay in the shallow. They actually explore some personal, emotional themes, and the vocals, especially the choruses here, they are actually beautiful, and they are full of heart, and the verses, they're actually not bad, especially for the half singing, half rapping parts, especially for Merlin's verse. I think Merlin is fantastic here. Anyways, at number 17, one of the most underrated tracks of the year. I don't see it in anybody's list, but it's in my list because this is one of my favorite songs in the year. I always go back to this one, and that is The Comet is Coming with Super Zodiac. Yeah, this is the jazz fusion song that I signed up for from the beginning of days and times and whatever, because this song is a blast. From the very ethereal and spacey intergalactic synths in the beginning, and then the very rubbery sort of electric keyboards that sort of wiggles and wriggles around, and then we have the saxophones, which is very urgent, and it's sort of stuttering, and then we have the choruses where everything just goes together in full blast and full speed. This song is a very futuristic, animated, vivid, and absolutely fun and multifaceted jazz fusion track that I just absolutely love. And yeah. Anyways, I am at my 16th spot, and that is Show Me the Body with Camp Orchestra. I do love myself some hardcore punk music, and of course we have Show Me the Body, and Camp Orchestra is a really special song because it is an album opener and it's supposed to be cinematic, and indeed it is. For the entire first half of the song, that is around 2 minutes, it's the build-up, it's the intro. We get some guitars in the beginning, which is kind of lonely, bitter, and resentful, and it sort of builds up to the second half, which just explodes. The second half just explodes. It blasts in full force, and the between the really ragged and angry guitar riffs, the really wild vocals, it's a total blast for me. It's absolutely fun. Anyways, here's the top 15 spots. At number 15, it is Purple Mountains with Margaritas at the Mall, one of my favorite folk ballads of the year. It is one of the saddest songs I've heard all year because this song is about being lost and not knowing what to do with your life, and sort of just drinking in the mall and not really having anything important to do. And this song vibes with me the most among all the other songs on the latest Purple Mountains album. And just given the context of what happened after the release of this album, I mean, this song just carries so much more weight. And I think it actually it's really sad too, you know. Anyway, to lighten the mood, at number 14, I'm giving it to Otoboke Biba with Love Is Short, which is a pretty short song, yes, but it is a straight up blast of a song. These Japanese hard rockers, they do not hesitate. When they go, they do go. And this song is from front to back pure, noisy, aggressive, wild rock music. I love the crazy chants that are actually really catchy here. The choruses where they all sing in unison is absolutely fun and wild. Love is a shoto, love is a shoto, ah! Anyways, at number 12, actually I'm wrong, it's number 13. I am giving it to Wise Blood with A Lot's Gonna Change. Yes, there are a lot of great Wise Blood singles this year, but the one, actually this isn't even a single, but the song that really got to me the most is the album opener, A Lot's Gonna Change, which I think is one of the most beautiful and dreamy and serene album openings I've heard all year. It's like opening to a door to a very beautiful and a luxurious but empty mansion while all your memories flash by. I really love the very sad and nostalgic pianos. It almost sounds like it came out of a 70s or an 80s James Bond movie. Of course, the vocals are great. Every instrumental are great, and it's just a really spectacular song that really evokes vivid imagery. And then at number 12, I am placing Anderson .Paak's What Can We Do, featuring the late Nate Dogg. This is a song that make me respect Anderson .Paak as an artist so much more. Yes, Anderson .Paak is one of the most talented musicians of our generation right now, and this song, while I really love Come Home and Make It Better, this song I think is the song that deserves to be on this list, because Nate Dogg has passed away for a while now, but Anderson .Paak has a hold of some of his vocals, some of his recorded vocals out of a demo, I guess. And Anderson .Paak literally made an entire song with complete verses and choruses and hooks and instrumentals and backup vocals just surrounding that vocal clip that Nate Dogg has left. And it sounds incredible. Not only is it catchy, it's beautiful, but it has a really nice, heartwarming farewell, goodbye vibe to it, which is absolutely beautiful. And again, I love the hand drums, the choir, the backup vocals. They are beautiful. They're gorgeous. And what Anderson .Paak did not only is genius, but also very respectful. And by listening to this song, you can really just tell how much respect Anderson .Paak paid to Nate Dogg's name, and it's just amazing. It's fantastic. Anyways, at number 11, I have to give it to Freddie Gibbs and Madlib with Crime Pays. Of course, Madlib's production is one of the best elements of the song. It's, as always, very well produced, very tasteful, and very flavorful. And the samples in the song is actually really, really nice. Look to the sky and you will see how to live a life that's real. It's really, really catchy. And then we have Freddie Gibbs' performances here, which are fantastic. While his performances can be a little deadpan, it just makes his flows more masculine and more stable. And then when Freddie Gibbs start rapping in triplet notes, it starts to get really technical and it starts to get fast, but yet Freddie Gibbs still sounds amazing. Of course, the lyrics are incredibly well written here, and it's just one of the best rap songs of the year in my opinion. But here is the top 10 songs that I think deserve to be in the top 10 of the list. They are important enough, catchy enough, pleasant enough, has enough of a cultural impact, and I think are important enough to be on the list. I really gave a lot of thought into this. But at number 10, it is Lil Sims with Selfish, featuring Cleo Sol. And this is one of the most elegant rap songs of the year, if not the most. the pianos, they are just very sweet and glistening and elegant and gorgeous and luscious. And then we have Cleo solo singing here, which is really soft and dreamy. It's a really heartwarming song, not gonna lie. And then we have Lil Simz rapping, which also fits into the really warm and fuzzy tone of the song, of the instrumentals and the backup vocals. And Lil Simz' flow is fantastic. Yes, she is a UK rapper, so there is a certain hardness and a certain rhythm that the style has to have. I think Lil Simz just totally masters that with a lot of personality. I love the very subtle sound embellishments of the track as well, really decorates the track nicely, and it's just one of the most stylish and pleasant rap song of the year. Incredibly elegant, and people always say, oh, rap music, it's very harsh and very angry and very braggadocious. Well, listen to this song. This song is one of the best songs of the year in my opinion, and it's elegant is what this song is. And at number 9, I have to give it to Sandy Alex G with Gretel, which is one of the most underrated songs of the year in my opinion. Where do I even start? If you listen to this song live, it may not have the effect that the studio version has because of the wall of melting guitars that are very dreary. It's like the apocalypse is happening. But then we have Sandy Alex G's vocals, which are very calming and peaceful. And we have the chorus of the track, which is really sweet and lovely. But then we have the verses, which is kind of sad and lonely, and they just go together hand in hand to create such a beautiful atmosphere. And then of course we have the processed vocals as the sound effect towards the end of the track, and instead of ruining the song, it actually makes the song more memorable. It certainly sounds kind of quirky, but it gives this song such an awesome texture. It's unspeakable, and again, I always go back to this song, and it really gives me the feels. It really gives me the feels. Anyways, at number 8, it is Liturgy with God of Love. And this song is powerful and immense and epic enough to be in the top 10 list. This is a black metal song, but it is not pure black metal. There are actually a lot of other things involved in the song as well, including glockenspiel, harps, and I think pianos as well. The song, it's pretty long, pretty gigantic, titanic, thus cinematic and dramatic, and it really starts off with some incredibly beautiful strings that sound like we're about to ascend to heaven. And then when the guitars sort of hit, and then we get some really soft blast beats to help us ascend to another level, it really feels powerful and really immense. And the title of the song is God of Love, and I really feel like I'm being mastered and shadowed and immersed in the love. And it's a very powerful feeling. It's immense, incredibly immense, especially when we are ascended to a new heights, and we get these harps that are just angelic, glistening angelic, and it's just raining all over us. It's very, very epic, and it's just one of the most memorable musical moments of the year in my opinion, because of how epic and beautiful and grand in scale that this track has. And Hunt Hendricks totally did an amazing job on this track. And then at number 7, I have to give it to Pup with Free at Last, which is, I think, one of the best pop-punk songs I could ever find this decade, to be honest. Originally, I didn't think it's that good, but it just grew on me so much so that I had to put it on such a high spot. And not only is the song incredibly catchy and the performances are energetic, they're passionate, they're youthful, they're fantastic, and the very passionate screams, and we get the bombastic drums and the raging guitars of the thing that's just very exuberant and youthful. Just 'cause you're sad again, it doesn't make you special at all. And it's really, really, really fun. I had a lot of fun, and I smiled and laughed while listening to the song. The guitar solo is a highlight on the song as well. It's just so fun and wild, and when the entire band just sings very freely, it's spectacular, and the song is really, really solid. There isn't any spots where it's empty or spacey in the song. It's just a full blast from front to finish, and it's absolutely amazing. Anyways, at number 6, it is Vampire Weekend with Harmony Hall, which is one of the catchiest, sweetest, most fun, and awesome comeback songs ever, and an amazing song from the band as well. Of course, we get the very nice, lovely hand drums and the very sweet verses, and then we have the choruses. Not many songs can put a smile on my face like Vampire Weekend songs do, and this song is a prime example because the choruses, they are sweet, they're fantastic, and I don't want to live like this, but I don't want to die. Actually resonates with me a lot. I actually relate to that a lot, and I just think the performances, the instrumentals, the vocals, they're all super amazing on the track, and it's a very sunny and bright song, and this is also one of the most replayable songs of the year. But anyways, here is my top 5 best songs of the year. At number 5, I am giving it to Richard Dawson with the song Two Halves, which is an incredible freak folk song that is multifaceted, has a lot of personality to it. Richard Dawson, literally one of my favorite folk singers ever, came out with a single that is Two Halves, and it is incredible. So, first of all, this song is incredibly catchy. Once again, very, very catchy, and also similar to the pop song that I've just mentioned, it is a very cohesive song. It is solid. There is not a single spacey, quiet moment in the song other than the, I guess, second to last part of the song, because this song is actually pretty multifaceted. While we have the really comforting verses and the very heroic and motivational choruses of man on, an empty stadium, yeah. We also get some weird and dizzying and uncertain parts of the song, which leads to a key change that is absolutely beautiful towards the second half of the song, where it gets really lovely and bright, and it's almost like the song is reaching a conclusion, but then it sort of reverts back to the very worried state that this song has started off, and that is something that Richard Dawson can pull off perfectly and flawlessly. And I also really, really like the lyrics here. They are almost car seat headrest-ish, except it has more of a meaning underneath. We have the line, you're not Lionel Messi, just pass the bloody ball. That is a really good line. And also at the end, we have Richard Dawson just asking, do you want Korean chips or do you want to get Chinese food? Which is really, I guess, kind of funny. Just gives Richard Dawson a lot of personality. At the number 4 position on our list, I have to give it to FKA Twigs with the track Cellophane, which is, I guess, the most gorgeous song of the year, period. I can't find a single more beautiful song than Cellophane, which is angelic, where this song is actually really slow and quiet, but this song is emotional, it's powerful, and it carries a lot, and we have the the chords, the pianos of the thing. They're lonely, but when they ascend to heaven. The vocals are angelic, and when they rise really smoothly and slowly. And FKA Twigs, she keeps on rising. Her vocals keep rising to such heights, to such amazing falsetto, and it's not the very forced, awkward falsetto that Camila Cabello forces your ears to, but actually beautiful, angelic, heavenly falsettos. I really love the high heels clocking. The sound effects are amazing, and there's a certain beauty, cinematic beauty, and emptiness and spaciness that this song has that makes this one of the most beautiful songs I've heard this decade, actually. I mean, how many songs this beautiful have I ever came across? I don't think that many, so this song is spectacular. Anyways, at number 3, I have given my thought on it, and I just love this song a lot, and that is Lizzo's Juice. This not only is this song incredibly catchy, very fun to sing along to, but also Lizzo's personality here is very fun and fantastic. But most importantly, this song is very positive, and listening to this song makes me feel good about my own body, and gives me confidence, which are two things that I really, really need. And usually positive, upbeat pop songs make me cringe, but not in this case. In this case, it is actually really well written. The singing parts are great. The half singing, half speaking parts, they're actually really fantastic. They're on spot. They fit with the cheeky tone of the song really well. The guitars, they are lighthearted, they're sunny, they're catchy. If you look at the live performances where Lizzo sings and dances at the same time, I mean, the vocal control, it's fantastic. I mean, Lizzo's vocals on her latest album are some of the best vocals I've heard all year. Just really amazing breath control. At my number 2 spot, Tyler, the Creator, Earthquake. You make my earthquake. You make my earthquake. Don't leave, it's my fault. And when it all comes crashing down, I'll... Oh, I love singing this song. I sing this song all the time. And I mean, yes, there are a lot of amazing Tyler, the Creator singles and songs. New Magic Wand, I Think, A Boy Is a Gun, Igor's theme is fantastic. Gone, Gone, What's Good, Are We Still Friends? And then we have Earthquake, which is also just super fantastic. I mean, Tyler, the Creator, tries his hands on some really just lubby-dubby, really almost corny sounding, but intentionally corny pop music about, you know, love and heartbreak and all that. And Tyler is a master at it. Not only did he forge such a fantastic personality on the song, that is Igor, attached to one of the most fun music videos of the year, but also Playboi Carti's verse on this thing, him in his iconic baby voice, and I say my and I say my it's actually really funny and makes this song even more innocent and sweet and youthful. But then we also get the really, really nice pianos that feel down to earth and full of heart. And I mean, even the vocals here, they are actually Tyler's vocals, but processed in a way it actually sounds young and lively, and the production is on point. Anyways, at my number 1 spot here, Charli XCX and Christine and the Queens, Gone. This is the first time ever that a pop song is my best song of the year, but it has to be Gone. Be gone, you know, be gone thought. I'm just kidding. Wow. Yeah, this song is one hell of a powerful pop anthem that not only is it really catchy and really pleasant, but also it slams every beat on the track. Every drum beat, it hits, it slams, and then the synths, they slam hard as well. They have a certain bounce to them, And the song also has a really nice futuristic edge to it, which actually makes Charlie's latest album very futuristic overall as well. And then we have the vocal performances, which are passionate. Like you can really feel the fiery fury, burning passion that Charlie and Christine has on the track, and their chemistry. Their chemistry. Oh my gosh, their chemistry. It's more than Sean and Camila in Senorita. It hits hard, and there are raw emotions on this track. I mean, just stripped, bare, naked emotions just being full blast towards one another between Charlie and Christine, and it sounds like they hate each other one time, and then later on they sound like they love each other, and they just have so much connection on the song. And then we have the lyrics. Don't search me in here, I'm already gone, baby. Not only is this song fun to sing along to and dance to, but also just the very passionate and faithful and concentrated energy that this song radiates. And then we got the glitchy edits on the track, the glitchy, jittery, skittery edits at the end of the track, which I'm not a huge fan of in the beginning, but later it really grew on me. It's a really fitting closing to the track, and I thought it's incredibly well produced. And yeah, that is my top 50 songs of the year. Yes, I know 2019 is not that great of a year for music, but still, I think all the songs that I've mentioned on this list is at least good, and a bulk of them are actually great and fantastic. So yeah, what are your favorite songs of the year? Comments below, let me know, and stay tuned for best albums of the year. Thanks for watching.